and Sunday. So they have him doing it early today.
First on the cast, thinking, okay, right, we're gonna get some.
Hey, yo, Dallas, thank you for the 3 months, bro.
Did we know we're getting the
Here we go, everybody. Here we go.
KARMINE Corp, the 16th seed. So let's see if they can pull off an upset. They've already tried to pick a kickoff, and it's resulted in a goal. It's my favorite.
EU, what are we doing?
Brilliant.
Oh my God! We're not even going for the ball?
Minutes to get this game started.
What?
Was just talking about
There's only good goals in EU. What are we talking about? What?
Coming through from Gentlemates, but
Johnny, talk about that goal that just went in.
I reckon Gentlemates were expecting
if NA did that, we're fucking done.
Trying to counter a back corner kickoff by KC. Went for a big block. KC just faked it and shot the ball, so that might be 300 IQ. And you know, if that's what Pharaoh's
it's 300 IQ. Okay, fuck. Okay, there it is. There it is.
They're 1-0 up, so yeah,
it's 300 IQ.
You can't hit him. He just keeps winning. He's on a 6 RLCS event win streak.
I mean, come on, man.
Perez is not.
All right.
I mean, how ridiculous.
All right, here we go, everybody. For those that don't know, these teams played in the grand final last time. Or no, the semi-final, my fault. No, grand final. I'm getting it confused. It's been a couple weeks.
Regional number 2.
But, yeah, they played in the grand final and KARMINE Corp beat them.
Show that these teams, Johnny, that, you know, we talk about how much they prep.
It was a good series, though. I think it was 4-2, if I'm not mistaken.
And it still happens.
Yeah, you've got to be paying close attention from the get-go.
Juicy did look incredible this previous weekend, though. Let's see if there's any nice card designs. Seiko rocking anodized with red standard. Okay, noted. Juicy rocking a little bit of okay, Juicy's rocking.
It used to be the moment where you can switch your brain off and
the Radisson car. We're dosing.
No longer. This is the time where
Itachi on the Gentlemates decal
and figure out what set play they're going to go for.
Yeah, it's just certainly something that's really been overlooked, and I know you're a massive fan of the kickoff strats, but finally I think teams are starting to switch on. We say that.
Atto is on their decal. I like it. Finally, someone used in their decal.
Vatira's up, little reset fake. He has got
other than I think that's the first player on. He used it last week at one point as well. Their new decal. Nice block.
No pre-game lobby for them. Straight in and straight into the action.
Is he using Cristianos or
looking forward to seeing more
OEMs?
Air dribble bump passes from K-Corp as well. I think that was really one thing that
Seiko just missed the ball. That could have been bad.
It's actually they're covering for Seiko's back corner miss.
Big whiff.
It's good to have the backup from a player like Seiko. He's been playing the defensive role very well for this Gentlemates team.
Is this the first match? Yeah.
Get the ball past this guy. Will that physical play work out? Not in this play. It's Juicy.
I looked away for a second.
Who has had the split of his life up until this point. It's actually with a 1v2 in the back corner.
Itachi, that's a good pass, man.
Finish it off.
Hits it over both people.
His first regional was
it's a good play.
Absolutely phenomenal.
That's a good play.
If this is anything to go by, again, I just cannot believe. Look at the teams you've got here. Everyone watching at home, this is a best of 5. This is the Swiss stage. I need to remind you, this is not Championship Sunday just yet.
All right, well, let's remind everybody that they are playing against each other because KARMINE Corp got upset to a 16 seed.
Into the
let's remind everybody that.
Season, and he was inconsistent. He didn't quite have that. We could see the potential, the mechanics.
That is why we are here
together. But so far, I mean, with this Gentlemates lineup, he's been super impressive.
Yeah, I've never been more impressed with Juicy.
Is that in?
Oh, that's not the 50-50 from Itachi there. He gets extremely fortunate that it hits off the post.
That's a great play.
Tries to ping it
okay, he just saved his own. They saved a goal. Fuck it. Here we go. It was a good play, and then he saved it.
But luckily, the crossbar had them saved.
All right.
So creative there from K-Corp, and a little glimpse of what we did see in the first round.
That was getting saved?
Okay here, but Gentlemates.
Was that getting saved? Dude, he passed it and it was rolling in. He jumped across.
Get one back here in the first round of Swiss. Again, I just keep.
I didn't see that. Maybe I was wrong. I thought it was open, though. He beat the guy and shot it past.
It's been a bit of
this is the chance, CJ. This is the real chance.
He might have been able to get to it, though. Probably would have been
We're
close.
looking at EU as a very clear top 4 at the moment, and
we'll never know. Just know,
clear top 4.
Just know NRG sweeps both these teams.
Are going to break that top 4. One way that it could happen is, you know, the bracket having
let's tap in, though.
2 French teams on either side of it. Just a quarterfinal matchup with.
Someone's got to fight with Johnny Boy, bro.
He's missed it, but it's gone in anyway.
Someone's got to fight with his takes. I gotta start being the NA Johnny Boy. I got to.
And I think he might have just called that was in. And Atto, yeah, he pulls away. Doesn't want to risk own goaling, or
I don't know how that's in. That was like a full field shot.
In from Rise's touch.
Yeah, not exactly quality goals coming through early from KARMINE, but they're getting the job done. They found an opening, and Itachi really respecting Atto. I don't think he could have got back regardless, but really driving away from the net, expecting Atto to perhaps redirect that one, but KARMINE getting the lead back. That's open. Is it in? It is.
Okay.
Bottom left foul from Seiko. A little solo play.
Seiko goes high.
Starts it off going with this.
Oh, he flip reset around Atto.
And then the little
I think the EU player got bumped. I don't know. That was weird.
He started off air dribbling towards
that was interesting. He flip reset over one, but I don't know if the other player went for boost or if he got bumped. They did the double kickoff again.
From KC. They had great success against.
Yeah, that was a good reset around Atto.
More prepared against that. They had players back, and they were not immediately put under pressure.
All right, tie game, man.
You probably heard in the call. I wasn't expecting that to be a scoreable opportunity for Seiko, but we have seen it just...
Yeah, CJ's saying he doesn't know how that's scoreable either.
Well, it is only the first day. Well, you could say it's day number 4, depending
Great
on
bump.
You want to look at this qualifier. But this
nice
is
read.
coming through. Rise gets a good touch.
Bati's got space.
Now there's a counter-attack. Vatira trying to work one forward. That's a great coverage there from Itachi, just helping out Juicy on the defensive end. Yeah, this is certainly, I wouldn't say, just for the eye test here, Johnny, to the standard that we saw from the grand final for both of these sides early, but, well, they still can't break this deadlock just yet.
Yeah, the one thing that does remain pretty consistent from
overtime game 1. Here we go.
To separate any of the French.
This is a big game
as Gentlemates and KC go to overtime.
KC do a good kickoff again. Shut down quick though.
This time. But Gentlemates are all over them. I think Gentlemates are responding.
That's a good cut off.
These kickoff strats from KC. But,
he's going to go stealing for his teammate. That's a good play.
To the table.
No one's there, though.
Yeah, just players getting dusted to the ball a little bit there. Just mechanics not quite on. That's a poor touch from Itachi. He's thrown the ball away. Juicy's crept as well. But Seiko, there you go. There's the coverage again.
Good block.
Gentlemates, their defense last regional was incredible. Seeing a little bit of it just there as KARMINE still pushing forward. Atto's got no boost.
Is he using OEM stat, Atto?
Fakes it out for Seiko. Throws it forward, but there's that Vatira playing the deep third man that we see so many.
I think he is. I can't really get a good view on it.
In the world go for, gives them so much space to work their solo plays.
Those are
Here he is
the
again, sitting deep third, trying to throw that ball forward. Doesn't have a teammate. Seiko's going to get the clear. Juicy up. All 50's coming through the pace on, and there's another shot, and it's in! I thought for sure one of KARMINE would have had that in net, but it's Gentlemates taking game 1.
It's
2 guys in net, and it gets past both of them.
Yeah, I think Rise and Vatira
he gets a free shot, no one challenged.
They had full position, but beat them as
Did CJ lose weight? I think CJ's always been pretty thin, hasn't he?
They're putting
I think CJ's always been a thin guy.
One of the other big French teams.
From what I remember.
To be going and getting a win in round 1 of Swiss. Oh yeah, we could check on that actually. They have both won.
Yeah,
Vitality 2-1 in game 1 in overtime, and BDS also 4-3 in game 1 in overtime in their first matches. So not easy there. So it's a bit of a close.
Those are Dietchis, you're right. Those are black Dietchis.
Slow down, and they will escape for now.
Yeah, just a
hey, Marky, thank you for the prime sub. I really appreciate it, brother. Thank you.
Seeds have won game 1, except for Oxygen, who have upset Belly Goal so far.
Oh, well, yeah. Is that an upset, really? I mean,
well,
yeah,
he also retired from competitive gaming, which tends to have better health.
Based on the power rankings, I'd say that's
being a pro gamer. Oh, that's a good play.
That's a big miss of defense, and Vatira's what put them on.
I think he flip reset and bump both now.
Questionable defensive play to add to your list for the day.
Oh, double commit.
This is another double commit coming through. The flip reset beating 2. I mean, that's just
never mind.
From top teams here.
They both just jumped at the same time. Big miscommunication.
And even Vatira's follow-up shot, Johnny, was a bit of a scramble to get
Uh-oh, look at the kickoff strat again.
Strat from KARMINE feels like it's been a strong initiative from Farah, perhaps seeing what his team in Vitality pulled out last regional and not wanting a repeat, but
what were you saying about being a pro gamer? It's just when you're inside playing a video game, you know, like 8 hours a day, and then you're in Discord another like 4 hours a day, and then you're on your video games a couple hours, your other games.
Dodge by Seiko. Rise was
dude, it's unhealthy. It really is. You know.
Get an interception the next play. Now he's bumped.
Nice shot by Rise.
This is a free shot. So for all of Seiko's hard work and defense there, doesn't pay off.
I had 3-2 in my prediction. KARMINE Corp winning yesterday.
Help him. Itachi's completely boostless there as he gets back to the goal. Did not have the pace to turn and beat Rise.
Yeah, great shot placement as well from Rise to put that one away. KARMINE Corp I guess doing what they couldn't quite do in the first game. Getting
it's tough.
A bit more of a lead. They can only get the 1-goal lead in game number 1, but there's more offensive pressure. And when K-Corp are really on Vatira, again, just making an awkward mechanical play there. He just flipped under the ball. And
it's hard to balance in games when it's your job. Yeah, that's the thing, though. A lot of pros game a lot outside of their pro game. Right? And you end up being on your computer, 14 hours a day. Literally. When you're a pro. All you do is game and play other games.
Rise boostless there, couldn't get his shots on target. Atto's just floating in the
You know what I mean?
A lot of verticality with the trajectory of the ball today. It's very up and down.
They're not just playing their own game 6 hours a day, They're playing other games as well because they're always on their computer.
They're getting to play.
You just naturally start playing more games and stuff with your friends and stuff in Discord.
Producing as many shot opportunities as they can.
You're just seeing K-Corp as well get a little bit more comfortable downfield with the bumps. They're hopping often with Rise. You see.
I feel like shit if I play a game more than 3 hours straight.
It's a great touch from Atto.
Dude, as I got like 18, I would say like the age of 18, I can't play games unless I was streaming more than like 2 hours straight.
Just release, here we go.
How's Juicy looking?
To get a nice counterattack downfield.
I mean, he's gonna go last game. He's been solid, nothing crazy, Chris.
All 3 of K-Corp in front of Gentlemates here. Double touches on
save.
Saved out for Seiko.
Yeah, the pressure's still piling on, though. KC are all over them.
You need 6 saves out of him. Did you bet on this?
It wasn't all that memorable. Now, KC add their...
I don't know how many saves he had last game, I'll be honest. Oh! Good try.
Vatira with the downward double. That's saved. Yeah, they do just have, by far, the lion's share.
Yeah, I don't think really Adderall is common in Rocket League.
Setting ourselves
other video
up
games, it's a lot more common.
It would seem. The 2 teams went to overtime game 1, and now.
But I honest to God, couldn't even tell you one. And I know I've known a lot of pros and like behind the scenes shit, and I can't tell you one pro that does that.
Because I expect Vitality and BDS to keep winning, so we might have another big
like consistently and stuff like that, unless they're like medicated, you know what I mean, prescribed to it.
Things very interesting, and I know they mentioned it in the pre-show, but this is what can happen
in other games. It's so common. I think what Rocket League is such a young game that like players don't abuse it, right? Because the general pros were like 15 and
shit. The other
shit.
team takes your seed. That's how it works. That's why we've got SAR as the #1 seed right now in this regional. So
Shirley Cuxer did back in the day. Dude, do you guys remember that clip of Cuxer when the camera turned on him? Either he was on Adderall or he literally thought he was an anime character. I'm not even kidding. The camera turned on him and he was like...
Rise doesn't commit too early there as well. He just boxed Juicy into a corner, and then as soon as
you're like, what the fuck?
Play for the ball,
is this guy like transform? Like, you're like, what the? Anyone remember that? You're literally like, what the? Either he knew the camera was on him or something was going on.
And still get back for the save.
Show the clip. Does anyone have a clip of it? Can anyone link me the clip on Discord or anything? It was literally insane.
I haven't really had to.
Nah, that's just him. Turbo says. Turbo, do you know where I can get the clip?
You see, first and second man just getting to work.
It was actually insane. It was like he was turning into a different person.
That safety net, that security blanket in case something.
It's hard to find.
What? Has just pre-jumped for no reason at all. Like a slinging shot was going to be coming in, and it goes straight past him.
I'm glad Johnny's watching this, man. Because he's not going to be able to get away from this one. There's already been like 5 bad goals in 2 games.
Thunderbolt from that position. It looked like an awkward shot from Juicy, but they are still in a 2-goal lead here.
He ain't getting away from this one.
Lack of resistance to the incoming shot. At the same time, though, you know, for Juicy's POV, at least he hit the target, because if he didn't, that would have been the most.
I want a game 5 here, man. I want a game 5 for the culture.
Thinking, oh my goodness, it was just open. Nato pre-jumped.
I want a game 5 for the culture. I might have to rock that card design tonight.
Benefit of the doubt there that 3-0 up, he got a little bit
creative. It's Swiss. There's always bad gameplay. Oh yeah, of course.
For good reason as well. They can see
they were kind of going at it and
getting underway here. Game number 3.
Like debating, and then it kind of turned into like bringing up like bad moments of Reddle's career, and then people thought of that as like rubbing it the wrong way.
Game 1 and 2 looked a little bit rough for both sides.
And I think that's why
at times.
I think that's why so many people are like saying random stuff, not different stuff. That's a good
KC. Yes. Oh, Vatira's hit the bar there though. That was definitely.
I'm sorry. I've completely cursed that one.
You may have cursed that one.
Okay, they get it back.
There we go. Okay,
they get it back.
Back, CJ. Back in business. After a quick argument with
he goes over one, gets a nice reset. Good shot.
One flip reset over the second.
That was a good shot, man. That was a good shot.
To just completely out-pressure Gentlemates. But, you know, Gentlemates have definitely got something to worry about here. This is not going too well for them. The momentum does seem to have strongly swung.
Oh, pre-jump? Oh!
It's Atto for 2-0.
Good play, man. Rise goes high, gets a double touch pass off the ceiling to his. Wow.
What an addition to this lineup he's
dude,
been.
Atto with a great shot. Atto with a great shot, man.
We saw the flip reset first goal, air dribble from behind halfway.
He did. He pre-jumped that ceiling double tap.
It's a great play, man.
Rise's ceiling double center ball was pre-jumped by Atto, and he slotted it top shelf. I mean, that's definitely a great pair of goals for Atto. Yeah, you're not.
Oh, Johnny's done a lot for Rocket League.
Many
definitely.
Goals.
He was like the first guy to like bring up show matches and stuff.
And now you look at him.
I remember watching him when I was on Xbox in like 2018, guys. He would always stream Scrub Killer. He would have like a different Scrub Killer show match every day.
Yeah,
Scrub would bring in so many views and shit. Scrub was huge.
He was also going for the pre-jump, so he's covering
bouncing.
Right,
I mean, dude, I do remember watching those show matches back in the day.
Downfield for the pass. So
Scrub was on the come up, and he would just put him against people all the time.
The question is, will K-Corp just overcommit a little bit, or will they be able to keep that structure? And that's the terrible 50. That's the worst challenge you could possibly do offensively. Goal.
Yeah, it's juicy here. And moving off as third man, but Seiko is the one who's just owned gold. He tried to get a favorable 50-50, most likely hit it back corner, but he's just hit it into his own net, and it's an Atto hat trick within 90 seconds.
Oh my
Great stuff for
gosh.
him, but should be Gentlemates firing back, surely. No, it's wide from Itachi. I mean, he's got Seiko.
This has been a sloppy series. Whether you guys like it or not, this has been sloppy. Whether you like EU or NA more, this has been kind of sloppy. I'm just hoping we get a game 5. I'm just hoping we get a game 5.
KC there trying to go for the team pinch.
This has been a rough start for both these teams.
Incredible defense with 0 boost. There's a reset. Rise again helping out. That's that sort of new age play style we see from a lot of the
There's been a couple good goals, but a lot of bad ones as well. Swiss is always like that, yeah, but this is not like this, especially out of these teams. I haven't, this is a completely, this is not like it was last week.
He's very awkward, he's trying to go low 50, Seiko's crept on, that means Juicy has to come in third man. He's got round Rise, beat round 1, free double, can he get it down, misses a second touch.
Yeah, it looks like Juicy was trying
nice
to get that
shot, nice shot.
Better from the man, top ins as he just breaks rotation and slams it into the KC
Swiss or
goal.
not, still sloppy. It has been a bit
boost there, other than Rise, who's reading a touch from Atto.
Great shot though.
That never happened. Juicy was all over him.
Top right. Juicy's been good, man.
Still a lot of time left in the clock for
Juicy's been good.
And Atto with the miss, he did have.
How's Vitality doing? Can anyone give us an update?
Some of these plays, I'm just not expecting from what we saw last week for them to be goals, but we're just seeing some positional mistakes.
CJ's saying there's a lot of weird goals going in.
Letting one back in, still
he's not expecting.
There's a lot of time compared
they
to
swept 3-0 already? Okay.
3-0 down last game. Vatira though going for a double. Seiko backboard. Gentlemate's trying to work this one out. He's going to keep it upstairs, get the bump on Rise, follow up from Itachi. This is nice, but Atto.
Why do you have French flag back there? I kind of just hopped on the bandwagon, bro. Fuck it.
But Atto's going to be able to work this one out. Look at this 0 boost, but getting more and more 50s on the ball. Rise just overcommitting a touch here as he's made Vatira very awkward. There's a shot. Rise, great coverage.
Yeah, better passage of play here for Gentlemates. They're seeing.
I don't know if he couldn't get that high or not.
Goal, and they are creating some opportunities. And time is still on their side.
Big outlet. He can't reach it first. Yeah.
Let that outlet pass ends up more of a pass to KC than. And,
you got it over both.
Goal, isn't it? It is for Vatira 4-1. Yeah, giveaway of the ball from Gentlemates, and it gets fired back into the middle before they can recover. Juicy actually attempted a defensive.
They both went and both backflipped off it.
Effortlessly dodges him, centers to his old friend Vatira.
And another double commit. They just panicked.
Another double commit goal. They both back off again.
They just committed so early. All he needed to do was get the pop over the top. And again, I feel like it's, I don't know if it's just a difference, but it just feels like uncharacteristic defensive plays, particularly from Gentlemates, who you know, we expect to see them really fit and firing, at least from that first regional. Their defense was incredible when you're not expecting it. But that, again, is that just open? Get back to that one. He still has boost, but he's handed the ball to Atto.
BDS are about to win 3-1.
Keeping the ball forward just over a minute. Look at this guy downfield. He just does not have a care in the world, Atto. As KARMINE trying to get one more, can Rise slotted in, blocked out. Gentlemate's pushing forward, Seiko pushing forward, but Atto playing with so much confidence, third man there, Johnny.
Yeah, the confidence is definitely there for KC. They, took that little bit of time to warm up, but it didn't really affect them. The goals they're conceding in the game they lost.
I know for a fact that you can coordinate better defense than this clown Fiesta. You think so, Turbo? You think an NA coach should come in and do a little bit of damage over here?
Previous game, then they conceded their pre-jumping.
Oh man, we might have to figure it out.
1v3 Atto in that situation. Yeah,
it
looks like the pressure's really gotten to Gentlemates here, and when you think about this series from their POV, it kind of makes sense in a way, because you're up against the one team that beat you the last time that you played in the grand final, and it's round 1 of Swiss, so they're probably feeling a little bit hard done by here. You qualify as you're supposed to, and then you look at who you're up against, you think, what are KC doing here? Why have they lost to SA, and now we have to be the team who get punished for that? So yeah, definitely a tough one mentally for Gentlemates, it would seem, as they do not show up on day 1 with the form that they've finished off the previous event with.
2-1.
I mean, the hard part with that, though, is although it is...
I know enough about that chronic team and stuff, I'll be real.
There's been times where you thought, great, we're in a great position here, and then you look here up against, like...
Dude, they're trying to counter that kickoff so hard.
Yeah, it's pretty much, it's that mindset you don't want to fall into, a bit of sort of why me, poor little me kind of attitude.
Yep, search YouTube, this is Huckster97, that clip you were talking about.
Good teams, so
Ollie, what'd you search? Nice! Is anyone else rooting for a Game 5 here? Let's just root for the mates this game. Fuck it.
Respond in the best way possible. It's a pass across the outpace.
That's a good pass.
This is what can happen. KARMINE perhaps a little bit too confident. Vatira in a weird position, trying to go off the ceiling.
Justin said he was going to try out with Justin. It was going to be Justin and Garrett and a Chronic were going to try out, but they didn't want Expert as their coach. So he's pretty much trying to get his friend like a gig with him
for Gentlemates. I think that's
and
really
get him money and stuff.
This series, I'd like to see them give it that go of really fighting KC's aggression in the midfield.
That's like common in esports.
Game. Not just trying
if a player has leverage, they'll try to bring their friend on and stuff where they can get salary too.
KC just want teams to do that against it. They want
they have
to be
someone with them.
A corner so that they can take a million shots.
Yeah, just getting back to the, I guess, the matchup and the mindset. The positive for Gentlemates, which they have to be looking at, is, when you do have that tougher run, the tougher
That's
matchups,
an interesting one deleted. I don't know. That's like nice play.
There we go, Juicy sitting downfield, so much confidence.
I mean, he doesn't have a coaching spot now, so
over there from Seiko,
you can take that as you want, right?
Look at this guy.
My goodness.
Downfield, still boost.
And there was a lot of spots. There was a couple spots open for sure.
No idea that Juicy was coming in with that much speed. He got completely dusted by Juicy, who's breaking rotation there on the far side of the field. So much harder for the defender to deal with that cross-field pass when the attacking player is already that far advanced. And that's now both goals for Gentlemates, involving a player being upfield in those redirect positions. Oh, but here comes Atto again. He's testing them in these games. CJ Atto's been a nightmare, but all of a sudden they're going the other way. Vatira does not look comfortable.
Guys, we're going to get a Game 5, I'm thinking. Let's go. I had KARMINE Corp my prediction winning 3-2.
Because Vatira, third man, was basically in Gentlemate's net, crept up too high, and there it is. The bump comes through. Itachi gets the clean up. Seiko's chasing Vatira. And KARMINE have just gone way too aggressive here to start game number 4. Well, this could really swing the tides.
It's just it's so difficult for these teams to get that.
Another one! 4 goals in a minute 30, bro. Juicy goes high, flip reset, doesn't hit it, and then just leaves it for a bump, and it works out.
And Seiko at the back post now, but I mean, credit to them. They have been in position in these wide spots to pick up on these opportunities.
Just when you think you can count this team out, just when you think KARMINE, surely they're going to run away with this series. It's only a best of 5. They don't have any more games to...
I think this game's over, man. 4 goals. I don't know what happened. That was a quick 4.
This is what they did in the first regional as well. When you least expect it, when you think surely they can't do it, surely they can't knock out some of the top teams. You look at the vitalities of the region.
Who's your favorite RocketLeague player?
They've done it again here. Gentlemates 4-0 up. As you said, it feels like almost game over.
I don't really
They're
have
trying to
one,
cast a
dude.
curse them,
Like,
but
who do I think the most
K-Corp
fun
have
to
a lot
watch
of work
is?
to do with
Who do
3
you guys
minutes
think
on
the
the
most
clock.
fun player to watch right now is?
It's just a complete turnaround, a totally different gentlemates, and we don't have timeouts.
Daniel's been pretty damn fun. Atomic even's been fun to watch.
This is really amazing to see them.
Joyo was fun for a bit, yeah.
Totally different.
Joyo was my favorite for a bit, for sure.
The volatility of this series, it doesn't just speak to gentlemates feeling the pressure. I think KC as well.
Nupo's a good one.
Is that they're probably
Zen, come on.
Not thinking too far ahead. They're thinking, oh my goodness.
Yeah, I think last season he was easily my favorite, easily. But I don't know. I become fans of different players, right? It just depends.
For the major with more shots like this, though. And this is another case of an infield play just being.
That's a good play.
On. Every single pass middle has a supersonic player attacking it.
I mean, how classy was that from Atto on the sideball, though? He got a one-touch follow-up instantly for the infield pass. Vatira's there, pushing up third man. And that's what
dude, they do a kickoff strat every single play.
You want to see that last guy, that third man, pushing up high because they've got nothing to lose. They need to not be worried too much about conceding more. They need to score themselves. Atto with a reset. Here's one more over the top. I mean, this would be a phenomenal comeback if they can somehow get back into this. Gentlemates, one more, you'd think, Johnny, would be game over.
Yeah, I think they are just trying to keep their players in rotation here. Try to keep KC at bay. Infield from Vatira to Rise, and Vatira has actually landed back on it after initially misreading the play.
Is that in?
From Itachi will be redirected into the bar by Rise. Okay, I was gonna say so, but just collected.
Dude, I thought he just struck it on his own damn net, man.
Oh, here's the bumps, though. This is trouble if Rice can get a flick. Redirect Vatira.
2 goals, minute 30.
2 back for K-Corp. 90 seconds
looking
left.
more and more possible.
Yeah, Vatira now is the player sitting upfield. The Juicy was probably thinking Vatira's coming for him. And he's, got that bump to worry about. But
looking
no,
more and more possible.
He's waiting for the ball to come to him. And we've got a 2-goal game. If KC can 3-1 Gentlemates, that will massively improve their chances moving forward. It's going to give Gentlemates a tough record.
I was going to say, you can't let that go in.
Oh, this would be the worst way to go as well if you're 3-0 up in a game.
4-0 up even.
I mean, it just should not be happening, but here we go, more bumps.
That's a good block.
That's a huge
that should buy a lot of time.
All they need to do right now is set up kill time off the clock. You want to see more air dribbles coming through from Gentlemates, not committing too many players to the attack and locking this one out. 2-0 up. They should be able to lock this one. And again, I'm just so careful that I don't want to curse them. There's the 50 as Itachi gets it through.
What's the mindset?
Someone 3-1. Hey, good for them. They did beat KARMINE CORP to qualify.
In your pro career.
I have lost so many 4-0. It is so hard to not think about holding on, but you don't want to get too defensive. You don't want to play too safe, because this can happen. You turtle up in net, Rise is missed. Vatira has to slot it. Oh, what a save from Juicy.
What?
Well, that's one way to keep a lead intact.
How did he save that?
Just as it was
and now it's open.
And now they will get the 5th goal. Surely, now we could confidently say that Game 5 is coming.
Yep, for all the Gentlemates.
What a save, man. What a save.
Talking about the potential no-way comeback. There you go. They've done it. 5 on the board. Oh, it got scary, though. Perhaps some late momentum for K.
That was an insane save by Juicy.
The Gentlemates, again, it's been a huge response and a huge. That's a massive goal. Because
yeah, Juicy's been great this season.
Motoring late here in Game 4.
Yeah, it's so close as well. If that goes in, if Juicy doesn't produce the absolute last pixel
Oxygen won their series.
We've got a 1-goal game and a KC kickoff strat about to hit.
He's gonna go for the ceiling for his teammate, Waterfall.
And they have
good save by Monty. Full field save.
I guess delivered on one.
All right, Game 5.
Close series.
I had KARMINE CORP my prediction winning 3-2.
Both teams.
Game 5.
One of these teams is about to have.
This series has been very up and down. Some good goals, a lot of bad goals. But we find ourselves in Game 5.
Game number 3, but what a response was he said for Gentlemates.
Last game, Gentlemates came out swinging and started up 4-0.
Itachi as well. They keep looking to push forward. These are the little mistakes you can't afford to make on champ field, but they've done well. They've worked it out. Itachi playing that 3rd man role as Juicy's just crept up a touch, and that gives Rise.
Oh!
Seiko clearing off the backboard. Vatira trying to get the follow-up 1-2. Juicy just poised in net. It's still awkward for Gentlemates. K-Corp, we know what they can do in Game 5s. We know how clutch Rise.
Vati!
Is with a double as well.
Vati's getting into it, man.
Vatira with the first.
Pop up. Bati beats the defender. Gets a nice double. I think he beat Seiko.
To attack it with that.
And here he comes.
Every goal in the last 2 games has had that aggressive.
Winner of this series plays Vitality. I think you might be right. I think you're right.
Second attempt at the same play. Now it's Vatira.
Because
at the far post. And it's back into the middle. Vatira did not.
I don't think Bati was expecting the pass. That was open. Great play.
Wasn't ready for the pass.
Oh, I thought it was going to lead to a goal.
A huge save. Defensively sweeping across.
Because Vitality went 3-0 and this went to 5. I think you're right. And KARMINE CORP was a 16 seed.
Very quickly, that's a massive mistake though. Ato's got a reset.
That would make sense.
Save from Juicy. That could be in game early there.
And this is
all, guys, because Sud took them down.
Again. I mean, we saw it in game 4.
Sub beat KARMINE CORP, and they took their spot pretty much, and they got the easy matchup.
Up in game 5, especially
thanks, B. Thanks, B. I appreciate it, bro.
Juicy did look for Seiko there, but it's actually KC's players who are interfering with the play. Oh, Vatira's making some space for Rise here. Juicy does so well, dodges Vatira's bump, and makes the save.
Yeah, he had a little bit of support. Here's the counter though. Can Juicy get a touch? No, Vatira's still awkward on the wall. He's going to throw that at Seiko, who goes backboard. He doesn't want to go in.
Another double for Bati?
A little bit, gentle mates. At least Vatira, another double. Can't get the touch. Atto follow up. Got to go ceiling. Got to go roof. Gets
good
through.
defense.
Can get the double. Juicy in defense. Gentle mates trying to hang on here. They are 1 goal down. They need to find a way through the other end. And that's a great pass. Releases Seiko, but instant challenge. Third man. K-Corp playing with so much confidence.
There's just absolutely no time on the ball for Gentlemates. Rise.
He couldn't keep it low.
Into the bar again. There's so much pressure on the goalkeepers for Gentlemates from these KC players sitting in their own box and threatening demos. And you've got the mechanics of Atto to worry about. Vatira's already scored a double tap in this game. It just seems like when pressure reaches
seeding doesn't matter when it comes to game differential. Okay, I think you're right actually. Because a team who wins 3-0, they play a team who went to game 5, and because these teams went to game 5, oh my god,
look at that, gets the pinch, Rise
that would make sense.
Almost 50s Juicy into his own net. Seiko trying to clear. General mates, there's the redirect downfield, but K-Corp, their spacing so far in this game 5 has been on point.
Vatira with the flip reset fake 50 middle to Rise, who even on a dead stop beats his man to the ball. 2 minutes to go for Gentlemates.
Seeding matters when it's tied up though, I know.
Pass in the midfield. It's KC
like let's say 2 teams are trying to play a team, whatever team has, and they have the same game differential, I'm pretty sure they will get an easier matchup.
It's too late.
Yeah, they just, every time they push forward though, it's K-Corp getting that touch in and forcing them into these awkward spots like this. Seiko having to back off, but for the first time, K-Corp playing a little bit defensively. Rise and Atto working a 1-2 combo. Vatira going to have to step up here third as Seiko's chasing demos. Gentlemate's trying to get more aggressive, but they're just getting dusted to the ball.
And Gentlemate's find one.
Rise with the beat. And K-Corp,
dude, if winner of this goes on to play, if winner of this goes on to play Vitality, this will be an amazing start to the day. This will be incredible.
In Siri, we're looking at so many mistakes from KC earlier on defensively. They've only conceded a single shot in this game. They've not actually allowed Gentlemates to attack. And that pass has gone.
You hear about French orgs boycotting the major? I did not.
Rise is put in middle,
that's a good play. Oh, he hit it wide. I don't know if he went for a shot or a pass there. Oh, top corner. Oh, what a bump.
Coming through, sweeps on net. Juicy trying to get
the shot. My gosh, man, they just full sent everything.
Is this got to be it for K-Corp? Are they going to be through here in game 5, or can Gentlemates? They've got to go now. They've had their best chance late. K-Corp starting to turtle up in net. Seiko keeping it forward. Flip reset huge over the top. Vatira trying to control. More bumps coming through. Rise helping out though.
Dude, my prediction is about to be spot on.
They want one more.
I had 3-2 KC yesterday. I look like a genius.
Too much just yet. That's a good block by Juicy.
This is incredible.
The situation he was in. Rise is wasting so much time. KC.
Welcome in, everybody. Welcome in.
Gentlemates in this frustrating defensive position.
And there's a pot from Juicy. Vatira trying to get there. 10 seconds. Gentlemates have to go. It's still not in a great spot to set up an attack.
That's game.
Game. He's going ceiling. One more blocked out. Follow up. Anyone there? K-Corp just going to try and get this one down. Ball still alive. Up in the air. Seiko. Counter attack. Pop up. Can Juicy get in there? Rise has got a backup shot. Redirect to Seiko. Saved it just. Ball still up for now. More 50s. K-Corp.
That was in, bro.
They just need this ball to to hit the ground. Juicy slings.
And they escape. They win Series 1. Woo-hoo!
Rematch goes the same
Holy
way.
crap, what a ending. What a ending. Seiko, big clear. Juicy with the skip. Oh! Oh!